Hi guys, welcome. So happy you're here with me. So I just finished up recording my live class and I actually remembered to click record this time, unlike last week. So we're gonna get started laying on our backs, but before we get there, I wanna make sure you guys have some blocks and a strap. If you don't have blocks, you can use books or something that's easily movable and that'll bring the ground a little bit closer to your fingertips. And then a strap, you can use a blanket, a belt, a towel, anything that you can wrap around your foot to give you a little bit more leeway and a little bit more stretch when we're laying reclined. When you have all your material, go ahead and get situated on your mat and I'll meet you there. So wherever you are, get comfy on your mat. If Shavasana hurts your back, you can always bend your knees, taking your feet out as wide as your mat, and knock your knees together on the inside. So we're just gonna start and stretch out just a little bit, get our breath involved, get a little comfy. So if you want, you can have your hands palms face up, palms facing up, back of your hands on the ground. Sorry if I say anything weird in advance, it's weird teaching to a camera. So one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And just begin to notice your breath. If you feel it in your chest, if you feel it in your belly, if you feel it in your ribs. Not trying to change anything right now. And then we're going to take a quick body scan. So starting at your toes and working all the way to the crown of your head, noticing any little aches or pains or discomforts. But not trying to change anything right now, just noting it and moving on. And when you've completed your body scan, we'll exhale wherever we're at in our breath cycle. And take a deep inhale through your nose, sending your breath into your belly so you feel that bottom hand rising. Exhale, H-A-Ha sound out through your mouth. And again, just like that, inhaling through your nose, filling up your belly here, bottom hand is expanding. And then exhale, H-A-Ha sound out through your mouth. One last time, making this the biggest, fullest, deepest breath you've taken yet today. Maybe one more sip at the top. And then exhale, completely release, trying to get all that stale air out from yesterday. And when you're ready, we'll seal our lips, begin our Ujjayi breath. So inhaling and exhaling out through your nose. Cultivating this oceanic breath. So you're sending your breath along your vocal cords, making this deep ocean sound. Some people say it sounds like Darth Vader. And then you'll exhale the same way, right out through your nose, creating that oceanic noise. So almost think of the ebb and flow of the ocean. As you inhale, the waves come in. And as you exhale, the waves flow out. When you're ready, we'll release our hands, bring them above our heads so our fingertips and toes are reaching in equal and opposite directions. Again, another deep inhale as we lift our hands, arms, maybe our heels up off the mat. Big morning stretch. And then exhale, release everything down to the mat. Again, just like that, inhaling, big deep morning stretch, reaching your fingers and toes in equal and opposite directions. And exhale, release everything down towards the floor. When you're ready, we'll gently bring the soles of our feet to our mat. Then we'll take our right knee, or take our right knee into our right hand. Our left hand can come down by our side and take a few knee circles here. If this is super comfortable to you, you can extend this left leg out on the mat. But to give you just a little bit of leeway, you can keep that left sole of your foot on the mat to open up your right hip a little bit easier. Switch directions with those knee circles. And if you'd like, you can continue with this, or if you have a strap handy, or if you'd just like to open up this leg, extend your right leg, maybe straight, or maybe a little bit of bent, coming into like a half happy baby if you're feeling it today. If not, just keep your knee bent, taking those knee circles. But just kind of exploring with a little bit of movement. Again, if you have that strap, you can loop it around your foot as you extend your right leg towards the sky. Maybe opening up towards the right, stretching out the inner thigh. You can bring it back through center if you'd like, maybe pulling your foot towards your face. But keeping a slight bend in your knee if that foot is completely extended. No hyperextension here. And then again, coming back to your breath if you lost it. Inhaling and exhaling out through your nose. And when you're ready, release that foot. You can pull that knee in close to your chest, and then gently release your right sole of your foot to the floor. And we'll gently pick up that left knee with our left hand, and then take some knee circles here. Again, gently, just feeling where we're at today. Doesn't have to be super quick here. Eyes can be opened or closed. Switch directions if you haven't done so already. And then again, if you'd like to open up that left leg, maybe sole of your foot faces up towards the ceiling for half happy baby, maybe you slightly extend it, just kind of feeling where you're at today. Again, you can take that strap or that belt if you have it. Open your left leg out towards the left side of your mat. And if it is straight, please keep a slight bend in your knees so you're not hyperextending backwards. And again, if this doesn't feel good, you can always come back to those knee circles, just opening up, waking up that left hip. Coming back to your breath. Next, inhale, you gently release that left foot down towards the floor. And when you're ready, we're gonna pick both feet up. So our legs are at a 90-degree angle and our toes are flexed back towards our face here. Hands are wide like a T on the mat, palms face down. We'll take an inhale here through center. Exhale, twist towards the right. Just before your leg hits the ground, we'll inhale, come back through center very slowly. Exhale, twist to the left. Then inhale will bring you back up, using your palms of your hands to ground you down into the earth. Exhale, over to the right. And then flowing with your breath. You can go a little bit faster, a little bit slower, but just listen to your body. Only go as deep as it'll allow today. Eyes can be opened or closed. Then again, exhales take you to the left or right. Inhales bring you back through center. One more round here, and then we'll all meet back at center. When you finish up your last round, we'll take both knees into our chest. Give them one more round. Give your sacrum a nice little massage here. One big knee circle, maybe two in opposite directions. Then when you're ready, we're going to gently rock and roll our way up to a seated position. Easy pose, Sukhasana, hero pose, whatever you would like. And we'll sit up nice and tall again, finding that center point. Eyes can be open or closed as you inhale, maybe rock forward. Exhale, rock back, just so when your shoulders are right up over your hips. Crown of your head is reaching tall. We'll inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Eyes come down to our fingertips. Gently take this time to set an intention for your practice. Maybe send some thanks, maybe send some love. Maybe thank yourself for just making it here today. And then when you're ready, we'll gently take our hands to the tops of our knees and take a few neck circles. Again, very slowly. Eyes can be opened or closed. If you don't like neck circles, drop your chin to your chest, rock your right ear to your right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Being very gentle with your neck. Coming back to your breath if you lost it. When you're ready, we'll make our way back through center. Arms are going to reach wide on the horizon. Right fingertips are coming to our left ear to right shoulder. This left hand extends long, stretching out our left side of our neck. We can stay here. Maybe we turn our left palm face up. Drop your chin to your chest with light pressure on your head. If this doesn't feel good, come back through center. When you're ready, gently release that right hand. Extend it long on the horizon. Left fingertips to our right ear, left ear to left shoulder. Again, reaching long. Palm can face up here if you'd like. Then you can drop your chin to your chest, just feeling that stretch around the right side of your neck. We'll gently come back through center again. Arms are going to stay wide on the horizon as they inhale, lift up. Exhale, they'll rotate forward. So we're taking them into these half circles. Inhale, they'll come up towards the ceiling. Exhale, they'll reach back behind us. Big, deep circle. Inhale, they come up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach forward. Maybe belly button towards spine, rounding our back. Inhale. Exhale, they drop behind us. Inhale, they reach up towards the sky. Exhale, they reach forward. Maybe belly button towards spine. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop backwards. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Maybe palms touch. Exhale, right hand to our right side of our mat. Left fingertips reaching over to the right side of the room. Option to stay here, or you can drop this right elbow down towards the ground here. Opening up your chest, cactus open that left arm. Maybe your chest opens towards the sky. Breathing. And we really want to press down through this either right palm or right elbow, so our shoulders pulling away from our ear here. If you'd like, you can re-extend those left fingertips. Gaze is still up to the ceiling if that's okay on your neck. Breathing down your left side body. Inhale will bring you back through center. Exhale, left hand to the left side of our mat. Right fingertips reaching over to the left. Option to drop that elbow here. Then again, open up your chest towards the sky. Option to cactus open that arm. And then pressing firmly through either your elbow or your hand, pulling your ear away from your shoulder. Breathing down the right side of your body. Come back to your breath. Inhale, maybe those right fingertips re-extend here. Breathing, gaze can come up towards the ceiling if that's okay on your neck. Inhale, come back through center here. We're going to kick out our feet, give them a nice little wiggle. You can open and close your toes, take some ankle rolls. Then when you're ready, we'll sweep our feet around to either side, coming into a tabletop position. So our wrists are right underneath our shoulders and our knees are right underneath our hips. We'll take a deep inhale as we make our way into cow. And then exhale, belly button towards spine as we round our back into cat. Again, flowing with your own breath. Inhale to cow. And then exhale to cat. If you'd like to incorporate any organic movement, you can shift from side to side. You can take some circles, maybe press back. Maybe stay in one shape longer than the other. It's up to you. You can take a C shape, gazing back at your ankles. Again, it doesn't matter how fast or slow you're going, as long as you're flowing with your own breath. So when you're in your cat-cow, you want to make sure you're getting that spinal movement, not just moving your head up and down. One more round here, wherever you're at. We'll meet with a neutral spine. Then we'll gently kick this right foot out so our toes are tucked behind us for our calf stretch. So our right heel is reaching behind us, toes are tucked, and our right heel is reaching down towards the earth. Again, if you'd like a deeper stretch, you can tuck these left toes and raise your left knee a few inches off the earth, pressing firmly through both hands. When you're ready, we'll gently release, coming back to that tabletop position. Left leg kicks out behind us, toes tuck. Left heel is reaching down towards the earth. We're pressing firmly through our palms of our hands and our fingers. So our weight is distributed pretty evenly here. Again, if you need a deeper stretch, tuck those right toes, lift that right knee off the mat just a few inches. Gaze is right in between our fingertips. Coming back to your breath. We'll gently release, coming back to that tabletop position. Take one more cat-cow, loosen up your shoulders a little bit. And then we'll walk our hands one palm's length from where they're at on the mat right now. Tuck your toes, take a deep inhale breath, and then exhale, press your hips up towards the sky, making our way into our first downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, you can begin to walk out your feet. You can shift your hips from side to side. You can shake your head yes. You can shake your head no. But we want to make sure that our feet are hip width distance. Hands are at least shoulder width distance. Fingers are spread wide. And we're evenly distributing our weight through our fingertips, our knuckles, and our palms. So we're not just dumping all of our weight into our wrists. All 10 toes are facing forward and you can't see your heels any longer. All right, when you're ready, we'll find some stillness here. As we inhale, come high up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Look forward, step forward to the top of your mat. As we inhale, we'll halfway lift, flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we'll slowly roll all the way up to standing. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come to our low back. Inhale, chest lifts towards the sky. Exhale, press your hips forward, small back bend here. Inhale, brings you back through center as your arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step back into a high plank. Option to drop your knees here and lower all the way down to your mat. Inhale, lift up, low cobra, tops of the feet press firmly into the mat. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, will bring you through a tabletop. Exhale, will press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Go ahead, walk your dog out here. You can shift from side to side. Now it's always an option to skip the vinyasas. You can always come into downward facing dog or a child's pose. If downward facing dog is too much today, You can always take it into a tabletop position. All right, we'll find some stillness here. Reconnect. We'll inhale, come high up onto our toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Weight is in the balls of your feet. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up towards standing. Arms reach up overhead. Maybe we come on our tippy toes here. Big morning stretch. Woo! And then exhale, release. Hands come down by your side. Again, one more time. Inhale, arms reach up. Maybe we come onto our tippy toes. And then exhale, forward fold. Heels gently come back down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, high plank. You can stay lifted here. Lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, sweeping your heart forward. Upward facing dog or low cobra. Upward facing dog, pause here, breathe. Making sure the tops of your feet are pressed firmly into the mat. Shoulders pull away from your ears. Breathe here, you got it. Take one more deep inhale. And exhale, press yourself back, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. We'll take one breath together here, so we'll exhale wherever we're at in our breath cycle. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, H-A-Ha sound. Beautiful. All right. We'll inhale, come high up onto our toes. Gently step or walk to the top of your mat, but we're going to take our feet out as wide as our mat here. Coming into our forward fold. If you want to inhale, halfway lift, reset yourself. Exhale, forward fold. Option to grab opposite elbows. You can let your hands dangle. You can interlace all 10 fingers behind your head here. Thumbs down either side of your neck. Wherever you are, we want to make sure that the crown of our head is reaching down towards the floor and we're rolling our weight to the balls of our feet. So our hips are setting high, and with every exhale, we feel our spine get a little bit longer here. Option of rock from side to side, get any movement that you need. Maybe bending one knee, straightening the other just a bit. Gaze is behind us on the wall. When you're ready, we'll heel toe those feet together, undo your arms if you have them crossed. Then heel toe your feet back together to hip width distance. When you're ready, reset. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll all the way to standing. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, sink low, chair pose. Hands can stay lifted or they can come through heart center. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, sink low. Gaze down at your toes. Can you see them wiggling? We want to make sure that all of our weight is in the heels of our feet. So inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, sink low. You got it. Breathe. Come back to your breath. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, take a vinyasa or skip it, your choice. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. All right, from our downward facing dog, we'll inhale, right leg lifts high, bend your knee, open up your hip. Take a knee circle here. Switch directions. And then re-straighten that leg. Exhale, step it through right next to your right thumb. Back heel spins down so our toes are facing towards 11 o'clock. Inhale, root to rise, opening up warrior two. So our arms are on the horizon here. Breathe, refocus. So just get your footing a little bit. Your feet aren't glued to the mat, so you can move them for wherever it feels good. Shoulders come right over our hips. Inhale, shoulders to our ears. Exhale, roll back and down your back. Breathe. Inhale, palms touch, front leg straightens. Exhale, come back, warrior two. One more time, inhale. Palms touch, leg straightens. Exhale, come back, warrior two. Breathe. Inhale, glide forward, flip your palm, reverse your warrior, keeping that front knee bent. You want that knee right over our right ankle. Weight is light in our left hand as we breathe down our right side body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to frame that front foot. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Take a vinyasa or press back, downward facing dog. All right, left side. Step your feet together at the back of your mat. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, bend your knee, open up that hip. Take a quick knee circle. Switch directions. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Exhale, step it through, right next to your left thumb. Back heel spins down, toes face towards 2 o'clock. Inhale, root to rise. Open back up, warrior two. Again, find your pose. Checking in with your footing. Your feet aren't glued to your mat. Shoulders are right over our hips. So we inhale, shoulders to our ears. Exhale, roll them back and down your back. Breathe, sink low. Inhale, palms touch, front leg straightens. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, one last time, palms touch overhead. Exhale, ground down. Pause and breathe. As we take our next inhale, we'll glide forward. Flip your palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Stay here. Front knee is bent. Breathe. Stretching down that left side body. Weight is light in your right hand. Come back to your breath. Inhale, bring your arms back onto the horizon. Exhale as you cartwheel them down. Frame that front foot. Left foot steps back to meet your right. Take a vinyasa or press back to downward facing dog. All right. So our first flow here. We'll take a deep inhale as we lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step it through in between our hands this time. Back foot spins down. As we inhale, root to rise, warrior one. So again, finding our warrior one, squaring our hips off. We want to pull this femur bone back into our right hip socket. So we're squared off towards the front. Pinky fingers turn in, relax your shoulders, down your back. Inhale, lift those fingers to the sky. Exhale, sink low. So that front thigh's working parallel with the earth here. Breathe, reconnect, coming back to your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, arms come wide on the horizon. Then we're going to take our right arm under left, eagle arms. If this isn't working for you today, grab opposite shoulders here. So we're right arm under left, cross wrap and twist. Inhale as we lift our elbows up, fingertips reaching almost behind us. Exhale, forward fold, humble warrior. So we want that right shoulder to our right knee. Our fingertips are reaching forward to the mat. Now if your fingertips are reaching off to the left, that means you need to pull that right hip in. Both feet are grounded here. Breathe. Reconnect with your breath. I'm feeling it too. I'm out of shape. So our fingertips are reaching forward. Gaze can be at that crook of our elbow here. When you're ready, we'll inhale, strong legs, lift back up. Fingertips almost reach behind us as we lift our elbows up towards the sky. Inhale, open our arms wide onto the horizon. Arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down to frame that front foot. Now we're going to take our back foot and step it in about 1.5 feet. And this is where our blocks can come in if you'd like to bring the earth a little bit closer to you or your books. Always option to drop this back knee. We're going to take an inhale as we extend and straighten, coming back to that squared hip. So our spine is long on the horizon. Exhale as we gently fold forward. Again, flowing with our breath as we inhale. Gently lift. Exhale, fold forward, pulling that right leg back into the hip socket. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come back down. Remembering keeping that slight bend in our knee and our right leg. Option to stay here, or you can continue with the flow. Maybe gaze comes behind us to that left foot. Again, always option to drop your back knee here. When you're ready, we'll gently bring our weight to our right foot here. Take a bend in our knee and step this left foot forward. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up towards standing. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, finding our chair pose again here. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, sink low. Breathe, reconnect. Again, weight is in our heels here. Belly button is pulled in, tailbone is scooping under. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back, take a vinyasa or press back, downward facing dog. All right, left side, inhale, left leg reaches towards the sky. Exhale, step it through, in between our hands, back heel spins down, reach, rise, warrior one. Again, getting set up here. Hips are squared towards the front. So this left femur bone is pulling back into our hip socket. Pinkies turn in, relax your shoulders down your back, activate your core. Inhale, fingertips reach towards the sky. Exhale, sink low, breathe. Again, adjust your footing if you need it. Inhale, arms on the horizon. Exhale, left arm under right, cross her up and twist. Or do your opposite arm, I always mess it up. So whichever one you didn't do the last time. Or grabbing opposite shoulders here, eagle arms. Inhale, fingertips reach towards the sky. Maybe a slight back bend. And then exhale, forward fold, humble warrior. Trying to keep that left shoulder connected to our left knee. Everything is hugging in towards midline. Feet are firmly planted onto the earth. And gaze can be in that crook of your elbow. So you're not cranking your head backwards. Breathing. Again, pulling that left hip in towards midline here. You got it. One more breath. When you're ready, strong legs, strong core. Inhale, lift up. Fingertips reach towards the sky. Another inhale, arms open up onto the horizon, and then they'll reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down to frame that front foot. Taking some weight into that front foot, step your right foot in just about a foot, foot and a half. And then again, this is where those blocks or books come in. We'll reset here. As we inhale, lift our chest, spine is long on the horizon. Pull that left leg back into the hip socket. And then exhale, begin to fold forward, keeping a slight bend in your knee here. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, again, chest lifting. Exhale, fold forward. Option to flow here or stay where you are. And always option to stay lifted, or you can drop that back leg. Breathe one more cycle here. Noticing the difference of each side of your body. And then when you're ready, take your weight into the left foot, then step your right foot up to meet your left. We'll inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up towards standing. Arms reach up overhead. Then exhale, we'll come onto the horizon like a T. We'll take our feet out wide here. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky, palms touch. Exhale, they'll come onto the horizon as we twist towards the right. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, arms on the horizon as we twist towards the left. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale towards the right. Inhale. Exhale towards the left. Last time. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back through center. Step your feet together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, take a vinyasa or press back, downward facing dog. It's your choice. All right, we'll take one breath together here. You can always walk your dog out if you need to. Exhale wherever you're at in your breath cycle. Inhale, deep belly breath. Exhale, completely release. Beautiful. Continue inhaling and exhaling out through your nose. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Option to stay here or take those right toes over to the left side of your mat. Wild thing, right hand reaches up and over to the front of the room. Hips are lifting and chest is lifting. All 10 toes face towards the back wall. Feet are planted. Breathe. Inhale will bring you back. Exhale will sit you in downward facing dog. Inhale again, right leg lifts high. Exhale, step it right next to your right thumb. And then you're going to heel toe it to the outside of your mat. So we're coming into an easy lizard. Easy-ish lizard. Lizard kind of isn't fun sometimes. So we're going to take this left knee down towards the mat, untuck your toes. Then you can open up that hip so you can roll on the outer edge of your right foot. Option is stay here, or if you'd like, kind of explore with movement if you want to take some hip circles. Breathing. You can take a little twist. Whatever you're feeling right now, just waking up your hip. If you'd like to straighten out that leg, firmly plant your foot on the ground. Then you can sit back towards your left heel here. Maybe you bring it forward. If you happen to like lizard, you can always come on down towards your elbows or come on down towards a block. But just take a minute here. Rock your hips from side to side, taking very slow circles and flowing with your breath. All right, when you're ready, we're going to replant that right foot on the mat. Heel toe your right foot towards center. So you want to stagger our feet a little bit when we come up to a crescent. Option is stay with this back knee on the mat, or you can tuck those toes, raise that back knee. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow to right knee, breathing. Every exhale, maybe you twist a little bit deeper here. Again, always option to drop that back leg. Your heel is right over the ball of your back left foot. Breathe. Reconnect. Now, option to unravel here and step forward, or you can stay here with me as we take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your weight to your right foot. Step that left foot forward. Twisted chair. Beautiful, you got it. Awesome job. Stay in this twisted chair. You got it. Breathe. Reconnect. Inhale will bring you back through center. Sink a little bit deeper. Legs are on fire. Inhale, come all the way up towards standing. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come down by your side. Now we're coming into eagle here. So you want to ground down through that left foot. All 5 toes are going to come up off the earth. Then we're going to plant that left foot firmly on the ground. Our left knee is lifted, thighs engaged, belly pulled in. Now you can take the eagle arms first if you'd like. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, right arm under left, cross wrap and twist. Always option to grab opposite shoulders. When you're ready, inhale, lift those fingertips high. Exhale, sink low into your chair. Right leg will come high up over our left. So we're trying to wrap that big toe around our left calf. My legs are a little bit thicker, so they don't really connect. Always option to drop those right toes towards the ground like a kickstand. Now you're like, hey Tate, this is kind of easy. My shoulders are over my hips. I like this pose. Option to take this into soaring eagle. So when you found your eagle pose, take an inhale, straighten that leg, and then kick that right leg out behind you. So it's like warrior 3 like last week. Right toes are flexed towards your face. Heel is pressing against that back wall. Your fingertips are reaching forward. Breathe. Hips are in line with one another. When you're ready, soaring eagle, come back. Eagle pose, reconnect. Breathe. When you're ready, inhale, lift up, unwind. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back. Take a vinyasa or press back, downward facing dog. All right, when you're in your downward facing dog, inhale, left leg comes high, bend your knee, open up your hip. Option to take this into wild thing. Left toes come to the right side of your mat. Left fingertips reach forward. Hips are lifting, chests are lifting. All 10 toes are facing towards the back of the room. Feet are firmly planted. Breathe. Inhale will bring you back through center. Exhale, plants you in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. And then heel toe it to the outside of that left hand here. Coming back into your lizard. We'll drop that right knee down towards the earth. Untuck your toes. And then again, if you want to open up that left foot so you're on the outer edge and take a little bit of movement. Maybe dropping your hips from side to side. Oh, I'm out of breath, you guys. I need to work out more. Oh my God. And then if you want to straighten out that front leg, firmly plant your left foot on the ground. Then you can sit your hips back towards your heel. If you'd like, you can drop on down to your elbows, keeping that knee close to your shoulder. Whatever feels good. All right, so we're gonna come back through center, plant that left foot on the mat, Then walk that left foot in between your hands, kind of stagger your feet a little bit. So you're on like a railroad track, not really a tightrope in your crescent. Tuck those back left toes if you want to come up onto a high crescent. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, twisting to the left this time, right up on the outside of your left leg. Hands working towards heart center. Strong legs here. So your heel is right over the ball of your right toes. Breathe. Maybe every exhale you twist a little bit deeper. Relax your shoulders down. Deep bend in that left knee. And then option to unravel here and step forward, or you can stay with me and take an inhale. Exhale, sending that weight to your left foot. Step forward with your right. Twisted chair. You got it. Beautiful. Keep it up. Breathe, sink low. Drop those hips. Knees are in line. When you're ready to come forward, inhale through center. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Arms reach up overhead. And then exhale, hands come down by our side. Working our way into eagle on this right side now. So pick up all 5 toes on your right foot. Plant them on the earth. Knee is engaging our thigh here. When you're ready, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Left arm under right, cross wrap and twist, or grab opposite shoulders. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, sink low. Left leg comes high up over our right. Again, left toe is trying to hook behind our right calf. Or you can drop them down for a little kickstand. Now our shoulders are over our hips. Elbows and knees are in one line. Breathing and reconnecting. Sinking low. When you're ready, moving into soaring eagle option. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Exhale, kick that left leg back behind you. Fingertips are reaching forward. Toes are flexed back towards your face on your left leg. Hips are in line with one another. Breathe, reconnect, focus, ground down, stretching out. Soaring eagles, when you're ready, we'll all meet back. Eagle pose. Strong legs. Whew. Sink low, reconnect. Next inhale, we'll unwind, arms reach up, legs plant. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. Last vinyasa option here. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to right wrist. Right ankle to left wrist. Working our way into a pigeon pose. Left foot slides down our mat behind us. We want to kind of work our hips in line. Another thing where that block or book comes in handy, if you feel like your hip is flying up off the mat, you can always stick it right underneath there. Inhale, lift through your chest. Exhale, begin to fold forward. You can come on down to your elbows. Now, if this pose is not feeling, if you're not feeling this pose today, you can always come into a reclined pigeon on your back, soles of your feet on your mat. Right foot comes up and over our left knee. Interlace all 10 fingers behind this left thigh. And you gauge the intensity here. Option to take a mermaid or a king pigeon if you'd like. And sending your breath into your right hip. Releasing any tension that may be building up. When you're ready, we'll all gently come back to our pigeon pose, walking your hands up to that shin here. We'll tuck our back left toes, lifting up and trying to send that right leg towards the sky in our downward facing dog. You can shake out your right leg, open up that hip, take a few circles. Then we'll gently plant that right foot back down. Left leg comes up towards the sky, left knee to the left wrist, left toes to our right ankle. And then again, trying to work our hips in line with one another. Maybe our shin is parallel to the top of our mat, maybe it's not. And then option to grab that block and sit it under your left hip if you feel like it's in space. Then when you're ready, inhale, lift through your chest. Exhale, begin to hinge forward, whatever your level is. Noting the different sides of your body and being gentle. Maybe one side is a little bit tighter than the other. Sending your breath into your left hip, releasing any tension in there. Option to take a mermaid or a king pigeon on this side. Then we'll gently release, finding our way into our pigeon pose. We'll walk our hands up close to our shin here, tucking our right toes this time. And when you're ready, pressing firmly through our hands, sending that left leg up towards the sky, shaking it out, getting a little blood flow back in. And when you're ready, knees come down to our mat. We'll find a comfortable seated position. So we're working our way into fish pose. So legs are going to extend out long here. Then we're going to take our hands and we're going to kind of place them under our bum. So fingertips are facing towards the end of our mat. Then we'll gently drop back one elbow at a time, lifting our chest. So our shoulders are rolling under here. Chest is lifted towards the sky and toes are pointing firmly towards the end of our mat. Legs are engaged here. Option, keep your chin to your chest, or you can drop your head back if you feel comfortable. Again, chest is lifting. We want to curve in our spine here, pressing firmly through our elbows and our hands. Legs are activated. Breathing. If you'd like to join me, exhale wherever you're at. Take a deep inhale, belly breath. And then exhale, H-A ha sound. Release everything out. One more time, inhaling. Exhale. When you're ready to come all the way back up, chin tucks to your chest first. And then we'll gently press up one elbow at a time. Bend your knees, soles of your feet come to your mat. Then walk your bum up close to meet your soles of your feet. Hands come out in front of us. And then we'll gently roll all the way down to our mat. Working our way into bridge pose. Hands come down by the mat. We're almost grazing our heels here. When you're ready, take a deep inhale, and then exhale, press firmly through your feet, palms, arms, shoulders, lifting your hips up towards the sky. Knees and feet are hip width distance, gaze is up at the ceiling, and your chin is rolling towards your chest. Shoulders are rolling underneath you, chest is lifted. Try to release your glutes a little bit, so your legs are doing the work here. Breathe. Reconnect. When you're ready, next exhale, gently lower all the way down. You can rock our knees from side to side, loosening up our lower spine here. And when you're ready, we'll send our feet up towards the sky. Option for legs up the wall or shoulder stand. If you're in legs up the wall and you have a block or a book, you can take it underneath your sacrum. So your sacrum is where your back flesh meets your bum flesh. So we don't want our back rolling off the block or book, and we don't want our butt rolling off the block or book. So it's this kind of this little sweet spot to keep our legs up towards the sky. If you'd like to give your toes and feet a little bit of love, you can roll your ankles, open and close your toes. And when you're ready, if you'd like, you can stay here, or you can take this into happy baby. If you have a block underneath you, you'll have to take that out. So working your way into happy baby, soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. You can grab for your toes, the outer edges of your feet, your legs, your thighs. Then you can rock from side to side. Maybe you straighten one leg, maybe you straighten the other, maybe you straighten both. Whatever's gonna feel good. Take this time to take any final movement that you need or that I missed. Then we'll take our knees into our chest. If you'd like to take a few circles. Again, giving your sacrum a little bit of love. When you're ready, we'll hug everything in. So we'll take a deep inhale here, expand, and then exhale, forehead towards our knees. Thank you ourselves for making it to our mat today. And then we'll gently release towards our mat, working your way into Shavasana, right back to where we started. Again, if Shavasana hurts your back, soles of your feet come out as wide as your mat, knock your knees together on the inside. Or legs extend out long. You can be a big star pose, hands above your head. Letting your feet fall open. Fingers are gently curling in. Releasing any tension in your jaw. Pulling your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Letting the earth hold you up. When you're ready, you can start wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. If you'd like to take one more big morning stretch, you can take a deep inhale, reaching your fingers and toes in opposite directions. And then exhale, release them towards the earth. And then you gently roll onto your favorite side. And then when you're ready, press yourself up to a seated position. Sit up nice and tall. Eyes can be opened or closed, gazing down at the floor. Take one more quick body scan, just as we did in the beginning of class, starting from our toes, working our way up to the crown of our head. Noticing if anything was different, if anything has changed, if those aches and pains are gone. Maybe you feel worse, I don't know, just kidding. And when you're ready and you've completed that body scan, we'll take a deep inhale. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. We'll bow our heads, returning to our intention or our thanks or our love. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's always an honor, and I'm so happy to see all your faces. Namaste.